Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club. If you hear like a slight replay or like echo, it's because I'm not wearing my headphones today. I thought I would just play without them. So yeah, let's jump in. I might make this episode a little bit longer, but we will see. What is it? Load game? And I was here? Let's do it. I think that I have my voices down, but I may not remember them whenever I start to talk. So if I don't, then I'm very sorry. That's my bad. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Oh, well, I haven't read anything. Not yet, anyway. Alright, so I'm making a poem. And it says I could technically... Okay, let's do... I don't know, how would I do it? Memories... Oh, I have to do 20 of these? Okay, so memories, captive, disarray, tragedy. I like whenever I click a thing, they jump. Does that mean that they like those? And I like how Yuri seems sad. That's hilarious. And like Natsuki seems upset. So what's clouds? Oh, they're cute. Clouds, grief. Bliss. I guess, like, going along the line of what I'm doing. Melancholy? I don't know, I'm trying to make it, like, have, like, a thing. Does it matter, like, what I choose? Sorry, I hit the mic again. That's, like, my #1 pitfall. My hand keeps getting, like, my fingernail is getting stuck in my hair. Like, it has, like, the smallest little thing there, and it keeps getting, like, pulling my hair, and it's bothering me. Ooh, that's a dark one. Sweet? Unrequited. I'm just gonna start clicking things. Sadness. I don't know what some of these are. That's cute. Look at how pretty. Misery. Misery. After image. That's kind of cool. Hopeless. Sorry, Oh, hey, baby. Mickey kitty. Mickey kitty, I thought I felt you. Hey, come on. I don't know if you guys can see, but my baby kitty cat, Silly, is in here. Hello, Silly. Hey, baby. Silly never comes inside. He has his own, like, life and stuff like that, and he hates me. Okay, so let's keep going. Fester? Ugh. What about dream? Fantasy? Dark? Doki Doki! Let's just do that one because it was there. You know? It was there, and it's the Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my gosh! Sorry, it's actually gonna bother me. I'm probably gonna get like some clippers and clip that. Raindrops. I don't know if I got more of just one person or not. Okay, what was Monica's voice? I have to remember what it was. Okay, yeah. It was this. Hi again, Ringa. I know they may be a lot different from whenever you guys heard me use them the last time, but I'm trying to make them seem more like what I think they look like they would sound like. Hi again, Ringa. Also, I'm a little sick, so please forgive me. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even like, it's just because it's written out, so I should just be like, glad to see you didn't run, ha ha. Nah, don't worry. And I didn't realize it that I was doing it in the moment, but whenever I went back and watched my last video, I realized that I was making my own natural voice deeper to sound more like a dude's. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's probably gonna happen. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ringa. I still like hers to be kind of quiet and like, you know, like back. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're so cute. And I'm also changing your voice again because I hate that. Natsuki. I had to do that first, otherwise I wouldn't have remembered what her voice sounded like. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. No, I'm just kidding, that'd be cute. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Ringa! Ringa always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Wow, that was a weird voice that I gave you just now. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Ringa can be good friends. You and Ringa can become How come? You and Ringa can become good friends too. Sayori. I guess I should say it more like Sayori. Hmm? What was the face I did? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Really? Why did Yuri bring me something? Wait, Sayori! Eh? Me? I'm getting confused with them. Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal. Oh, that was not me. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. Okay. What do I do? I'm sorry. Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. That's the creepiest thing to say. Is that so? Sorry. Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A book? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, make out. What? No, I'm just kidding. Discuss it, if you wanted. I should be the one making comments, because he's the one that's, like, attracted all of them. They're all just like, hey, what's up? You want to read some books? This is... How is this girl accidentally... How is this... Oh, I am saying that right. I thought I was confused. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? It's not like I read. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame No, hold on. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club... sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. I made them have the exact same voice. I'm so sorry. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. That rolls off the tongue really weird. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Plus, I'm so confused with this. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Look at her face! She's so adorable! Whoa! What kind? Let's say, no, what kind? I'm trying to make her voice slightly deeper, because they do sound similar, even though to me, in my head, they sound different. Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! I love you so much. I love you so much. You're adorable. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. I hate that. You're right. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? I would say it exactly like that. Like, that wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Look, she's like bouncing. She's like, ah, you're adorable. I love you. It's like you when like the little bubble pops up over the anime and you're just like, meow. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, I almost hit that button before I meant to, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. You just see food everywhere? Oh! I'm gonna put in a picture of food just because I feel like it. Enjoy that. Whoa! Oh, that's me. I mean, but yeah. Whoa! 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 What are you doing so close to me there, chap? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair, so whoa! Sorry. I've already changed it again. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Sup, Monica? It's true, though. Yeah. I always make time for anime, though. Dragon Ball Z. Have you heard of it? I'm sure you have. I know. I know. Did I skip over something? I bet I did. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, hey. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! She's so cute! Oh my gosh, I think I'm in love with her. I knew it. Come on! Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. This person is me! This person speaks the exact way I would. I love this person. I mean, I guess it is me, but still. Eh? Sayori glances around at... Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? I love you! Oh my gosh! That is so cute. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need you really need a brush for this. What am I, a stylist? My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Am I just like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Like, I should just take out a ruler and be like, back straight. Look at this. Chin up. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. I'm so mean. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? No, you're so mean! Why would I say that? That's so mean! Eh? That's super mean! It is! You're so mean, Ringa! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. That's so mean! I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Excuse me? What? Like, am I like her dad? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Look how cute she is. She's adorable. I probably, like, am I like super tall? I guess I'm super tall. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Wow. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. I'm like trying to get like the button like in, like I've had things like that. It's awful. It's awful. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, that's why. I'm a dumb guy. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when it did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I can't stop smiling. This is like the greatest. It means... Sorry. It means my boobs got bigger again. Sorry, this is the greatest. Ah! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all! Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! Much better! I mean, that's what I imagine that she's saying. Give it to me! Yes! That's so much better! She did say that! I didn't even think that- Wow, I am a genius. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned then, I won't get a boyfriend, right? So if I keep it, yeah. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Aww, you care so much about me. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. I sound like Charlie Brown sometimes, like if you just read what I say. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. You know. I'm just gonna laugh like that even if it's annoying. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, if only you were me and I were you, then I'd still have a problem taking care of myself and take care of you better, but you know, like that's how it works. So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Okay, I literally did just make her voice Monika's voice, I'm sorry. But you know what? It gets hard after a while. Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! See, hers is more of my voice, just more happy and loud. Ringa, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I like Monika a lot. Just saying. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'm gonna show mine to Natsuki first because she seems like a jerk, but I also like her a lot. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. ... Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Why am I such a jerk? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. He wouldn't let me slap him. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh look, the music kind of changed a little bit. Eagles can fly. Should I read? I don't want to read them in their voice. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes! Exactly! Look at how beautiful she is. I love her. I like her a lot. I want to look like her. I want to look like her, she says. like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I hate making her voice like this, but she's super cute. I also cannot stop dancing to the beat. I am so sorry. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. I don't care how old everyone is. Everyone's pretty hot to me, so, you know. I'm just a weird dude that joined their class. I'm gonna show Monica! I like Monica. Hi, Ringa. I probably have made their voices just the same variation of like, our tone of the same voice. And I'll make it 100% flawless in the next video, or my name isn't Ringa. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. You want to go on a date later? You know, maybe you and I, like, popcorn, big movie screen in front of us, you know, scary movie. Maybe you get scared. Maybe you grab onto me and tell me to protect you from the monster. And then I'm like, yeah. Well, of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ringa. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I hit the mic again, I'm sorry. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Like the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. I think I get really loud sometimes, even if I'm not. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I like how I just completely moved that around. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Hiri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I wouldn't know, I haven't seen hers yet. Don't tell me what it is, don't spoil it for me. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the of style that suits you. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. I can't read this. Everyone else might be a little too biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. But I do. You don't understand, Monica. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes, please. Don't worry. I'm not very good. I find that hard to believe. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I'm the president. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Dude, is she being, like, peeped on? Like, is there, like, a hole, like, in her apartment or something, and some dude is, like, creeping on her? Like, I mean, it probably isn't as cut and dry as that. Like, I bet this has some kind of, like, super cool meaning that I'm not catching. I'm pretty good at, like, poems and stuff. Like, I'm not, like, good at making them, but I'm pretty good at seeing, like, the meaning behind them. But it does kind of sound like somebody's been spying on her or something. I don't know why she'd say my retinas, though. Like, she could just say my eyes. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Like finding a hole in your wall? Was there a dude staring in at you? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, not a Pacific one, you know, the ocean. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I love Monica. Monica is super adorable. Of course, with my voices that all sound the same, they all are adorable. Thanks for listening. No, thank you, Monica. I guess I'll do Yori and then save Sayori for last. ... She seems angry, or whatever. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hers is the only definitive voice. I need to find like a better voice for the rest. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. And we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit two words together, or they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. She's cute too. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? I mean, I already talked to her, but yeah, how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. We all do it. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, I like your handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms. Or just calm? It looks like calms. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I kinda like that. That's kinda nice. ... I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. You have beautiful handwriting. You shut your mouth. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? That's such a cute little laugh. I like you. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ringa. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Sorry, I just had to read that second time. I thought maybe I used that word too many times, but I guess not. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh, you're so sad. Why are you so sad? That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. You keep counting on me. You're so great. Who should I show my poem to next? Duh. ... Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ringa! I'm gonna make her voice like that because I like her. And I see myself kind of being her. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm even doing. Or what I'm doing. See, I would have added even in there because that's how I speak. Well, maybe that's why. That was an accident. My voice really is leaving. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Ringa poem! I love you. I've said that to like each girl, but I love you. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ringa. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Sorry, I almost started reading that like me. Ringing that? Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. You do that. Yay! Yay! I love her so much. She's so positive. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Or maybe that was me. I don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, that was her. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel... Oh, well, that At least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah, Monica. Sup, Monica. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Expressions? Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I was like, wait, what? I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Oh, she's being a pouty McPowderson, isn't she? Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ringa did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Man, they're getting like... First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ringo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Why am I brought into this? Natsuki suddenly stands up. The music stopped. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested by trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh my gosh, the music changed. They're gonna like fight over me. I'm sorry. Maybe you're just jealous that Ringa appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that so full of yourself? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I could see her like turn around like, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ringa started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I wish I could, like, duplicate my voice, but I can't. This doesn't involve you, says both of them. I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ringa! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ringa. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ringa? Well... Sorry, I automatically go to her because I feel like she would be more like that. So, well... How did I get dragged? That's what I just said. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... ... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ringa. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Aren't you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! ... Natsuki! Oh, whoops, I'm sorry, I automatically started trying to say it like them. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also! Natsuki's cute and there's oh. I don't know why I keep going into Natsuki's voice whenever I see her name. Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Why? Big and beautiful! Love! Love! ... Yes, cover them. I would be right there. I'd be like, Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Me too, Monica. I'll make some tea. I'll make some tea. Now that she's calmed down and I can make her voice back there. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper, So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. Why did I whisper so long? I whisper. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Oh, maybe because she's an airhead? I got you. I feel you. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot up. Ooh, butterflies. Sup, Monica? Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ringa, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I'm so, I have, the personality of a rock. He was right in the first one. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself. I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ringa! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of stuff happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Ringa, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Ugh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. There's so many beautiful girls, obviously. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I'm lonely. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's write some poetry. After I unprofessionally check messages on my phone. Alright, gotcha. Now, back into it. Well, since I made the last one kind of sad, I think I'll keep on with like the sad kind of thing. Like, I like being sad, I guess. Seems kind of my thing. I mean, if I were writing poetry anyway, I would make it sad poetry. At least at the moment. Oh! I did not even realize that Silly is in here right now. I love my cat. Like, I thought he left whenever I put him down over there. But yeah, it's just, what is it? It goes, like, for my mood, is what I was talking about. Like, my mood usually shifts, but if I'm writing about something that I like, then it might be something sad at the time. I don't know. Vanilla? Yay, vanilla! What about hurt? I don't know why I put vanilla in there. I forgot what I was doing. I'm sorry. Joy. Blah, blah, blah. I like kawaii just because that's what I like. You're gonna be sad but cute about it. Hopeless. Sadness. Together. Love. Whistle. Milk! Alone? Misfortune. Laugh. Lust. I want lust just because I saw it and I wanted it. Promise. Tears. Marshmallows. Daydream. I daydream a lot, so I'll take daydream. Blah, 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 blah. Universe. Dazzle. Universe. Oh, I didn't realize I was done. My bad. I was so, like, into it. I don't even look at the little bouncing characters anymore because I don't know who, like, I get that it told me what they like, but I'm not trying to go for a specific girl right now because I figure if this game is fairly long, then I might have more time to choose or whatever. If it, like, whatever. I don't know. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. Gotcha. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ringa! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to... that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget your purse, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves one option. Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face was in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Rika to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Did I just... I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there is a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I don't trust you. Little devil inside of all of us? Nah, I trust her just fine. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? I love you! It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I'm sorry, their laugh is all gonna be the same because I only have one laugh. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. And it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going to go through a lot over just one cookie. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Oh, no, that's her. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. That's pretty funny. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me! I'm sorry I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. I've made her more childish every time. I'm trying to make their voices different. Leave me alone. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all. I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play sometime for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I love piano. Not even like in Ringa mode. I actually love piano. I took a semester of it. I wish I could go back and learn more. Love piano. Piano is like my favorite instrument. Get out of it. It's amazing. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ringa. Monica smiles sweetly. I feel like, I won't let you down, Ringa. That's my thing, but you can't steal that thing. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Baby. Okay, the other one left. There was another cat in here a minute ago, but it left. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. I like how I'm getting like confused with words and all I have to do is look at them. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. How big was the cookie? Because I can throw down with some cookies. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, I don't know, a big cookie. I could just throw down some cookies. Cookies are delicious. I don't like hard cookies, like store-bought cookies. I like mushy, chewy cookies, because I'm a freak. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ringa! Ringa! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! I'm losing my voice a little bit. I know it doesn't seem like I am because I'm still loud and talking, but I can tell. So I'm sorry if my voice starts to change a little bit for each of them. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Ringa to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Hey, what's up, Monica? Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Ringa? Yep, let's go. Hey, Monica. Look, she's cute, okay? I like her. She has green eyes, and I don't think anybody else in the classroom has green eyes. And I like it. Like, I like Blue Eyes too. But then again, Monica is just the one girl that, like, I can't ever talk to. All the other girls are there, and Monica's just like, hey, I'm president. I'm, like, the most desirable person in the world. Can't talk to me, though. Sayori and I exit the club room. Yay! I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips down the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I would love to walk around an empty school. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. I just used Monica's voice for you, I'm sorry. We're gonna do poetry. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Dude, I actually got like a legit chill down my own back. I hate standing in public and like speaking like on a stage. Like even though I've done like plays and I've been in like solos like in choir and stuff, my hat keeps coming off all the way off, I've noticed. But I hate being up there like in public. It just freaks me out. Oh, I was in public speaking as well. It sucks. Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Is that me or her? That was me. Ringa! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? I read that great! For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous... Oh, you know what? I messed it up. I celebrated early, and then I messed it up. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland? I don't know why I made that a question either. Like that! Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. I've never heard of unordinary. I mean, I might have, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I also am afraid of clicking that button too many times. So I skip over dialogue on accident. I don't think I have yet, but I may have. Don't say that! It's embarrassing! But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah! I'm so excited! And the festival is going to be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Ringa! This classroom over here is empty! Let's begin the mission! The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. Why would you say time twice like that? I'm like, it's been a long while, or, you know, something. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Aww, you guys are cute! The two of us enter the classroom. Looks pretty basic. Looks kind of like all the other classrooms. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too, Crayola! They're kinda dirty though. I don't know if Crayola has the best brand, but they are the most popular, I guess. I don't know. I like Crayola. I'm not sponsored by Crayola or anything. I'm just saying Crayola has pretty awesome crayons. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright. That's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine, fine. She's already distracted. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah! I dropped one by accident! Smack! Oh, did she hit, like, her head on something? Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. I've done that. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. Aww. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. How hard did you hit your head? Oh no! Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ringa! Where would I even find ice around at this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Gosh. Like, I wish I had like a paper bag just like, cause like I don't run anywhere ever. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It looks like it's been drank out of, not gonna lie. And also, I didn't know you had bottled apple juice. Well, we have bottled apple juice too, but most of the time, whenever I think of apple juice, I think about it in the box, but I don't know why. Yeah, we totally have bottled. Like, where have I been? I drink apple juice all the time from a bottle. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. I see. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, that's why it's been drank out of. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ringa? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? How did you know? Eh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump and would start crying really hard. Did your eyes open and close? I feel like she moved just now. It may have just been a light on the screen. And you would rush over as quick as you could. She did! Her eyes opened and closed! Look at me! I see stuff, apparently. Congratulations, Jasmine. Your eyes work. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ringa! I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. I'm so clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Oh, so are you! Don't call me that. You're such a boy. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Speak, Jasmine. Really? Maybe you're right. Ringa. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. It's kind of weird. Do you think it'll be like this forever? I mean, I don't know. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been like this. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. This music is kind of sad. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah! Oh wait, I forgot your voice. I've been talking to Sayori for so long. You're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori! Your forehead! She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf. ... Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. It sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ringa. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. Monica, you're cute. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Monica, just because Monica waited so long. Hi again, Ringa. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. I was just about to say, man, you put so much, like, effort into me. I wish I put that much effort into myself. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... You don't like it? All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. Really? Oh, well, I guess maybe it did. I didn't watch the little dancing people that time. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her. Even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing you, silly. I like changing voice. Silly. I'm just teasing you. I know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I won't, I promise. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I thought she was going to say every day. And I was going to say, wait a minute, that sounds creepy. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. It's only my second day, right? Or is it my third day? I don't remember. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. No, I think it's my third day. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry, not at all. I get what you're saying. Sup, Monica? If anything comes out of this, we're gonna say it's what's up, Monica. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yes, please. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. That makes me want pizza. An endless poem. Oh, I had pizza today. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me? Load me? Load me? What does that mean? Of meaningless load me? I don't know what that means, so... It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. I'm like that too, actually. Like, if anybody's ever, I don't know if anybody has ever, but if you ever see me like write things, whether it's like below in like comments or something, or if I write something on Facebook, or if anybody's ever seen my actual handwritten work, I do make spaces, because in my head, that's where I'm like, okay, we're gonna take a pause. And I know that they have like things, they're like, oh, write this if you're taking a pause. I don't do that, because what if it's a really long pause? Then I do that. I do spaces with my word. Like, if, especially in text messages, I'll like put spaces, or I'll send a message and then send another one just for that emphasis, like emphasis. Yeah, that's a word, Jasmine. The way I wrote the lines the way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Oh, I do see, actually, now that I think. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Yeah? Did I do good? What does that mean? What? You never know when you might change your mind. What? What am I talking about? Or when something unexpected may happen. I want to leave. I don't feel comfortable. I need an adult. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Yeah, Monica. I would say what's up, but you scared me a little bit, so I don't really want to, Thanks for listening. Yeah, bye. Bye, Monica. Bye. Let's go to Yuri, and then Natsuki, and then Sayori. Let's see what you've written for today. Are you gonna be weird too? ... Well done, Ringa. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry. So don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. What are you talking about? I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Alright. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as unordinary and an unordinary human. They like that word, don't they? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. She has beautiful handwriting, but it's hard to read sometimes. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. You feed yourself again. Are you a raccoon? So is she the raccoon, or is, like, the raccoon a thing? Did she kill a raccoon? Like, is she, like, because she's talking about a knife a lot. I feel like she likes the knife way more than she likes the raccoon. I don't know. And she's talking about Pavlov. So every time you pull out a knife, you, like, get, like, I don't know, maybe she, like, really likes knives. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Or maybe that wasn't me saying it. Maybe that was just me supposed to be reading it. That's right. Yeah, that wasn't me saying it. It's a bit closer to my I can't speak! I'm sorry, I had to blow my nose, guys. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Unusual hobbies? Eating bread? Feeding animals? That's not necessarily unusual unless it really isn't mean them. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ringa? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Sometimes I like to make videos and I talk to nobody, but there's actually people that watch me. I mean, I know that seems like it's crazy, but people actually watch, and sometimes they talk back, and, you know, it's embarrassing for me to do that sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be like, no, you know. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is to respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes. Sometimes some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I don't have a choice, but I actually would sit here and listen in real life. I'm not a guy, so it would be different, but you know. Natsuki! I'm like getting like super congested, so I'm sorry if I start sounding really funny. Huh. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck. A train wreck? Is it a train wreck? Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... wait, maybe that was a compliment? Or maybe that's her head? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ahaha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Oh, Natsuki, you're super cute. I like you too. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, so you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Her type? We're not together. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Why would you say that? Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Thank you. Amy likes speeders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. I love you so much. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurt anyone. Or it doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. Wow, I'm freaky. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? I don't get it. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yeah, I'd say. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes, you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being for liking spiders. Like anyone who would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. Everyone thinks you're what? You're cute? I don't know. Magna? Maybe she likes Magna. It's probably because she likes Magna or something. I don't know. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. She's talking about Magna. Something that you're afraid of. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I think so too. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make others feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. You're so cute. I imagine that in real life you would have tiny little freckles. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. My nose is like, after this, I'm gonna have to just stop. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't talk to Yuri before I talked to Natsuki. Because I wouldn't have been able to say, hey, Yuri wrote something just very similar to that. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. I look forward to it. Okay, let's go, Sayori. Sayori's voice is easier for me. Sorry? Sayori's voice is easier for me because it's more of my own voice. I've got to... How long have I been going? I've been going for almost 2 hours? Really? Oh, I need to hurry. Wow, I thought I was way not that much. Whoops. Ringa, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. I just started writing these. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I like that! Even though I was just thinking about sad things. You're so cute! That's... Oh, I would die if I was her. If I was in her shoes and some dude told me that, I would be like... Well, not some dude, but it would have to be like someone I liked, probably. Or like a friend. Like, if it was a dude I liked, I would just actually die. I would just, like, die, ghost, and everything. But if it was, like, a friend, I would cry and be like, you're my best friend. Actually, I do that for my best friends anyway. They already know this about me. If you do anything nice to me, I'm like, you're my best friend. Huh? Wah, wah. What? Wah, wah, wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow you make everything in your own life, but somehow you make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. That's a real weird thing to say. Like, not only, like, by meaning, but also the way that you put it is just really weird. I mean, I get what he means, but there's a better way he could have said that. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. Sigh. That's the first time or maybe not the first time, but it's one of the first times. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ringa, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Aww. They should get together. Ringa's like, Nani? What? Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bends down and picks up the piece that she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah! I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at a desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Let me read it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottles on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's super depressing. Like, it seemed like it was kind of nice at the beginning, but, you know, she's like, I feel like she's taking all these happy thoughts, because, you know, she's always so positive, and everybody's like, oh, you're so positive, oh, we like you, you make everything better, because she's taking all these good thoughts and giving them to everybody else, and then when she feels like she's draining herself to make other people happy, and giving them out all of her happy feelings, but she knows that, like, I guess it never lasts, so eventually they're gonna get sad again, or eventually something's gonna happen. And she can't make everybody happy, and she knows that. So, like, that's when her things, like, hit the floor. But since she's given out all of her own happy thoughts and taken everything out of her head to give to everybody else, there's nothing there. There's nothing left but an emptiness. So so all she can hear is the echo. That's kind of sad. Aww. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm adding words in, because I refuse to acknowledge apostrophes. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. That's kind of weird, too. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. It's hard to discern their two voices. It's easy for me to do it apart from each other. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, well, that's great and all. I had to do the well, just because I have to make her voice lower. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? P? The letter P. The letter of the day. The letter of the day is the letter of P, and the number of the day is 6. Because 6, if you flip it upside down, looks like a 9, and 9 looks like P. I guess. I don't know. That really came out of nowhere. But whatevs. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. I wish I had a poster, but you know. Are you kidding me, Monica? That's nice. That's nice. Go away. Go away. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if that was somebody reading it or not. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun, and cookies, or something. I don't know, I figured she'd say something with food. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all... And gosh, I'm sorry, but you talk a lot, Monica. I like you, but you talk a lot. And if all take... And if... I'm having so much trouble. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... You have such pretty eyes. ... Also, I can't see yours right now. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. That's right, Natsuki. Oh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! So that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Yeah, oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But, okay, wow, that was more Natsuki. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. There's no way that I'd be able to do their voices normally right now because my voice is going. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. I don't know why I keep saying poem, like a poem. I feel like I'm saying it weird because it's poem. But I also am sick, so I don't care what you think that I say it weird. I do say it weird. It's going on 2 hours. Hurry up, Jasmine. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Am I gonna have to really do this? She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I'm gonna guess she's a natural. What's up, Monica? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Come on, guys. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. I would just say, whoa! That's what I would say. Whoa! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden, yeah. Look at her, she's all like empowered, like she's about to transform into Sailor Neptune? Is that the one? Because I know that Sailor Mercury has dark hair, but I don't remember the other one. I think it might be Neptune. I haven't watched Sailor Moon in so long. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the poem. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and save again. And I'm gonna call that an episode here because I don't know how long this is gonna last. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and favorite, and share. And what's up, Monica? Anyways, guys, hopefully I'll get this out to you by Christmas. I don't know if I will because it is so long. I might have to split it up, even though that defeats the point of me having to record it all at once. Anyways, guys, for more things that I've done, you can click on any of the links in the description, and I love you, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye, guys!